players because I did it for all the games that we had up until now. So
You just started with players. I always went for the second one.
now you get to start, and I'll do the second one. Go ahead.
In the top left-hand corner, we do have the darker shade of blue. Protoss player. He goes by the name of Temnotal. He's a player I feel like I've seen play before, but I couldn't actually tell you. I couldn't be completely sure.
Dutch StarCraft League.
Yes, that's probably where I've seen him play before. So, Temnotal, great to see him here in BelleNOiR's tournament. And yeah, PvP. We'll see how his PvP shapes up against his opponent.
His opponent being Daveathor, aka the Kappathor. That's a nickname he earned because of his very, very frequent use of the Kappa face in the Twitch chat. He's Kappaing everything, guys. And if it was up to him, we would already have been suffering a long time ago from Kappageddon. Let me just fix the starboard here, because we are in the round of 8, not round of 16. Right? There we go.
Yeah, we are indeed in the round of 8, so... Yeah, PvP just starting up. I mean, already we see Daveathor going for a slightly later gateway than Temnotal, and that might mean he wants to get a little bit more aggressive. That means, of course, Temnotal might want to get a little bit more aggressive with that. He'll get the slightly faster Cybernetics called the slightly faster warp gate. We'll see if that comes to any use at all. And yeah, PvP, obviously, there's a lot of kind of major builds you can go for when you open up. You can go for gateway aggression. Generally, of course, it's all off one base. Generally, you go for a gateway aggression, or a Stargate, or Twilight Council with Blink. Alternatively, you can get the robot facility out and get immortals up if you want to play defensive. And on maps like Ohana, you can indeed go for builds such as 2-gate robo expands, which we've been seeing more and more of as the matchup has developed over the past months.
Yeah, both of these players I was I was just showing on the stream, the scouting patterns these two guys took. They really don't want to be caught off guard by any kind of proxies. They scouted every which way, every single common proxy location out on the map, and their probes actually... Temnotal keeps scouting with his probe, but Daveathor's probe just now returning back to base. Let's see the chrono boost distribution. Daveathor playing really greedily, not having quite a lot of chrono boost for that warp gate. Temnotal has one up, and he's been chrono boosting his warp gate diligently. So
is he just going to 4-gate?
I think.
Yeah, I think he's going to just 4-gate. He's got 2 more. Yeah, he's going to have 2 more chrono boosts on the Cybernetics core. He might actually just 3-gate and go really, really aggressive with the 3-gate. That could work out as well, and just not be quite as all in with the 4-gate. I mean, 4-gate, but yeah.
He saw with his probe the number of chrono boosts available on the Nexus of Daveathor, and you know, even going 3 gates, this might give him an advantage because Daveathor is not chrono boosting his units out. These Stalkers might be a little bit too late for him to handle the aggression that is coming his way. Proxy pylon already being built, second one being queued up.
The proxy pylon going up in the main base already, and that means that Daveathor is now in a lot of trouble. He's got 3 Stalkers out, but the warp-ins from Temnotal are going to come up on the high ground here very, very soon. The probe's trying to help chase down that Stalker, and as the Stalker comes in from Temnotal, that first Stalker of Daveathor is actually going to survive on 11 health. But yeah, the warp-ins are about to start coming, and Daveathor's in trouble, man, because he doesn't have warp gate even finished yet.
No, and it's still ways off from being finished. It's still 15 seconds from being done. That gives Temnotal a lot of time to warp in units. Daveathor has to pull probes now. He has to surround those Stalkers, but I think Temnotal is actually really well off here. And
the Zealots popping out for Daveathor. That's not what he needs right now. Them Stalkers can kite for days against Zealots, of course. And now as Zealots warp in from Temnotal, he's going to be able to start picking off a lot of these workers, and Daveathor's losing so much mind, he probably can't keep up with the production at all.
And the last Stalker falls, and that means being 1 gate up in production against Daveathor. Temnotal is always going to have the advantage versus the army, unless he gets surrounded. Daveathor is pulling nearly all of his probes to get at these Stalkers, but Temnotal being too smart for him, kiting back, microing back, and just targeting down whatever he feels like, but he has to be careful. He has to kill this robo facility. Or the pylons powering it before the Immortal pops out. That could prove to be troublesome for him.
Yeah, that Immortal is going to pop out, and he's going to start targeting that down straight away. The Immortal doing a lot of damage here. and Immortal does now just fall. Zealots being surrounded there by Temnotal as well, but Daveathor, he's on 90 supply, he's trying to warp in more Zealots to try and hold this off for now, but he's lost so much mining time, and finally he's starting to run out of minerals, and that means pretty much that it really is going to be about game over, because he can't make anything else, he's stuck on what he's got in Temnotal. Forces
There's the GG.
Daveathor.